Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name's Candice. If you are returning, welcome back. It is so good to have you back. I decided to do a little PR unboxing with Kiss. They sent me some new lashes as well as some lash glue, and so I wanted to do some content focusing around that. And this is how I came up with today's look, just this very bronzy, summery, light glam sort of look. But yes, I hope you guys enjoy this look, and let's just get right into it. Guys, at this point I'm going to be doing a summer inspired look, and I really want to use some products that I've forgotten about, that I've gotten in PR, that I would really just like to use. So the first thing is this Pop Beauty headband. I've been wanting to use this little headband, but I just haven't filmed in a while. I'm gonna wear this with the hopes that it protects my edges, if you know what I mean, because the edges are laid right now, honey. So hopefully, it keeps them laid. This is cute though. I really like this. Yeah. So let me spray my face really quick. For my brows, I'm going in with my CoverGirl Light Pale Easy Breezy Brow. I actually need to re-up on this product, but I really do love this brow product. It just comes in such handy because as of lately, I've really been into the no makeup type look, and that's just been my vibe lately. And so this product has really been helpful in terms of helping me achieve that. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. Fill in the gaps. Don't want to do too much because this look is inspired by my everyday summer glam type look. Literally, I do this look in 10 minutes and it's great. But because I'm going to be wearing one of the new Kiss lashes, I've got to amp the look up just a little bit because those lashes are pretty glam, and I got to make sure the makeup matches that vibe and it's not too natural looking. I actually need to re-up on this too. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in the shade Light Beige. Yeah, this is just about gone. So just as a backup, I'm going to go in with, again, my e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. But this is in the shade Light Sand. So these nails that I'm wearing, I actually got them from my local beauty supply. They were $7.99, but they had all these fun different styles, and they all ranged from $6.99 to just $9.99. So I am definitely going back to get some more styles. So you will be seeing these press-ons in future videos of mine because you guys know I love my press-ons. I'm gonna do a little bit of skin prep. So I'm going in with my trusted Pixie Beauty Vitamin C Infused Complexion Enhancer. Since I've been wearing these nails, I just basically squeeze a small dot on the back of my hand since I can't really use my fingers like I normally do. And I just use this flat brush here, and I just go in like that. And that's just what I do. I apply this everywhere. I apply it under the eye. I apply it wherever I see, redness. So my nose. And I want you guys to just see the difference on both sides. And this is just with one layer. You can do more than one layer if you want, but just look at the difference. You can literally see the difference between this side and this side that doesn't have it. So if you're one of those people that would rather use skincare products as opposed to makeup, then this Pixie product is a must, because this is a product that I use nearly on a daily basis, especially because I said, I've been really into my no makeup type looks for the past year. okay? For me, it's just like all about looking as natural as possible. You know, I'm getting older and really just want to enhance like my natural beauty, my natural features, and not, you know, alter them too much with makeup. So I just love this product. Like, it's fantastic. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Professional. Haven't used this in forever. I'm using like the smallest amount. Ooh, I want to show you guys this eyeshadow palette. I've used this on my channel before. It's a palette from Crown that they sent me years ago for my channel, and I did a look with it, but their 35 colors palette. So before my camera died, I was showing you guys this 35 colors palette by Crown. Definitely eyeing like this shade here for my lid. So that's like, it's one contender, right? This is another good one. Okay, okay. I feel like they kind of look similar depending on which way you turn your hand. But we'll do one last one. This is the final one. So, and then you can like kind of see them on my fingers. The second one I swatched, I think I might go with that one. Starting out, I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of this shade here, and I'm just going to use that to warm up my crease and transition shade. So I'm going in pretty lightly with this. What's been going on with you guys? You guys, these past few months have just been so fun for me. This past weekend, I went to my first sneaker ball, and it was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure about it at first because I'm not like a huge gym shoe person. I don't own that many gym shoes. I'm like super simple when it comes to gym shoes anyway. Like, I'm not a sneakerhead. That's just not my thing. Even if you look at my posts online, I'm like never really posing with gym shoes. I'm posing in heels or something, you know? So I was like a little nervous about that because I'm like, you know, I'm not really a gym shoe person. But let me tell you, it was so fun. My friend that I went with, huge sneakerhead, totally knows all about sneakers. So, you know, it was nice to have that help. But man, we just had so much fun. It was just like great vibes, great energy. It was a good time, and I really, really enjoyed myself. It was just so fun. And then for Memorial Day, I just took like this super spontaneous trip to St. Louis. And it was just so fun. I met really great people while visiting there spontaneously. Had good food, good drinks. I think I'm going to go in with this shade next to just add a little bit more depth and like dimension. But yeah, went to this really cool Mexican restaurant out there, okay? Don't remember the name, but I remember the drink. And honestly, I feel like I kind of deserve credit for the drink. So there was this drink on the menu called the Rose Drink, right? And I always like to ask my server, you know, kind of get them involved to see like what they like, because, you know, they work there. They must like something, and they should know a little something better than whatever I would know. So yeah, so I just asked him like, you know, hey, you know, what's good, da, 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 and he recommended the rose drink. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, I could do that. I'm like, does it come with actual rose petals in it? And he was like, no, but you know, I'm sure I can find you some. You guys, this man went and found me a ton of rose petals to put in the drink. It was just the prettiest drink ever, and I got so many messages about this drink when I posted it, and I'm like, yo, I'm an innovator, okay? But the drink was really good. And then I got to visit the St. Louis Aquarium. I didn't do anything with the aquarium, but I got to do like the Ferris wheel ride. I did the mirror maze. And the mirror maze was really cool because it had all these like fun facts throughout it. So if I can find pictures of those, I'll like insert that too. But I just loved it because I love good fun facts, and like it was just really fun. It was just a good time. So I'm really happy I did that. And then like a couple weeks before that, my friend C.O. Beyond, she's amazing, but it was her birthday. Yeah, she had a party with her twin and went to that. It was so fun. So now I'm going to go in with this shade here. So you guys, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've just been living life. You know, these past few months, I've genuinely just been surrounded by love, adoration, and like compliments and just good energy, and just in a really beautiful space that I am just so grateful to even be in, because not everyone gets to experience that. So I'm just super grateful, and I'm just counting my blessings. But that's honestly like what I've just been doing. I've just been like living my life, having a little fun, because I just feel like I'm always working and I'm always worried about, okay, what I'm gonna do next. And I never really take the time to just like slow down and like be in the moment and make plans and do fun things and go out. It's just like so rare that I do that. And so the fact that I've been doing it so often for like the past month, it's been incredibly refreshing. Going in with my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus liquid liner. I actually got this in PR as well, I want to say like last August, and I just forgot all about it, and I literally just opened it this week. So I want to do like a super thin liquid liner, give a little wing action. I'm trying to be very careful to like, you know, not overdo it. Okay, it's a bit more dramatic. This is a bit more dramatic than I wanted, but it's fine. So boom, there's that super simple eyeshadow. I mean, look at the edges, still edging, okay? This is doing great. MAC Studio Fix stick. We're doing NC27 because that is the only shade they had. Fun fact, I found this foundation in the MAC Goodbye bin, and the only shade that they had available was NC27. And typically I am NC25, but I had to settle for 27. So I got it, and when it got here, I tried it out and I liked it so much, I went back and ordered like 2 more. So now I have like 3 of these all together. But, you know, once they're in the goodbye bin, that means they're not coming back. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't know why they would say goodbye to these. Maybe they had a little sales or something. I don't know, because the product itself is fine. Like, I really like this product. It's not too much, but it still like helps even out my skin tone. I don't know what the deal is, or like why MAC decided to get rid of it, but there's that. I really need some more light beige e.l.f. concealer. I mean, like, desperately need it. Look at this, so low. I'm trying to see if I have a brush that's like thin enough. Ooh, I do, to get down in there. Oh, yes. Innovation, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Where there is a will, there's a way. Let that be this video's lesson. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, when I was updating you guys, I was saying like how like for the past month, I've just been like living my life, having a little fun, and just really prioritizing my mental health as best as I can. I don't like this blender. But yeah, just prioritizing my mental health. And it's crazy because I was just like having so much fun, and a part of me felt like I was slacking in a sense as well. And then, you know how those memories pop up on Facebook where it says like, oh, you know, this is what you were doing a year ago. You know, a memory of mine popped up. You know, I had taken Shia to Minnesota, to Mall of America, and I pretty much took like this 2-week-long hiatus where I really did not focus on much of anything outside of just clients. I didn't respond to emails. I just spent time with family and loved ones and traveled with Shia and just really took my mental health break seriously. So I'm going in with this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer number 11 because I just feel like I need a little bit more brightness. But yeah, you guys, I basically did not do anything. I don't even think I really took clients like that, obviously, because we went to Mall of America for like 4 or 5 days. Oh yeah, and then I also saw it popped up in my memories. I had like posted my inbox telling people like, hey, you know, if you haven't heard from me within the past 2 weeks, you'll be receiving a response today. And so I was like, oh my gosh, that's essentially what I've been doing this past month. You know, so it was just like, oh my gosh, I wonder if I can make this like a tradition. You know, I love a good tradition. I mean, I'm back now, honey. You know, I'm back. I mean, I think the biggest difference between like this mental health break and like last year's, like I said, like last year's, it was like 2 weeks. It was like one of those weeks I didn't take clients. And then for this one, it's essentially been like a month-long mental health break, because I've just been focusing more so on just like having fun, traveling, doing fun things with friends and family, but I continue to take clients. So I mean, I think that's like the biggest difference. I am going to contour with my Mented face stick in the shade L20. Pull this back just a tad, because at this point we gotta get in there, but I don't know, and I like my contour to really be in the hairline. But yeah, I would love if I could just like grind for the rest of the year. Maybe like chill a little bit around, obviously, like, you know, Christmas, my birthday, which is New Year's Eve. But outside of that, just grind. And then, you know, take my annual vacation or just like hiatus. But honestly, what I would love to do, I would still like to take that hiatus. I think it's mainly because I just like, it just seems like, oh, I did it last year around the same time, and then coincidentally I did it this year too, without realizing it, and I wouldn't have realized it if those memories would have never popped up. But like I said, I love a good tradition, but I think outside of just doing like that annual sort of hiatus, I would love, you know, even throughout the year to find ways to prioritize my mental health. You know, maybe journal more, maybe meditate more, maybe like be more conscious of just like sensory overload. So like shutting down the electronics, turning off phones, tablets, computers, the TV, just being in silence, the music, okay? Because sensory overload is a thing, and it can do wonders for your mental health if you just unplug for a bit. So I would still love to do the annual vacay, but I don't want the vacay to be solely because I'm like in desperate need of like a mental health break. I want it to be just because I want to not have to worry about work for a little bit. And I recently spoke about being more in the moment, not worrying about like certain expectations, or not putting certain pressure on myself or putting pressure on certain people. Just really just, you know, being in the moment. And I don't know, I feel like this world is crazy enough as it is. Like, the last thing I need to be doing to myself is like putting unnecessary amounts of like pressure on myself, especially things that I can't even control. Oh, by the way, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC30. And then I'm going to just pull it down just a little. Just put a little bit like on my chest, on the neck. And I'm just going to dust this Airspun powder away. This is the Airspun powder. I'm going to go in with the Lion King palette, which is by Sir John and Luminous in the shade Kingdom. For this, I'm going to go in with Cub to set the bronzer. But yeah, you guys, I felt like me talking about like what we've been talking about this entire video, I felt like it was a good idea to talk about it, because I actually put up a poll where I just like asked, you know, my viewers, where do you find yourself mentally most of the time? You know, like, is it in the present? Is it in the future? Is it in the past? It was something crazy, like 83% said they were mentally like in the future. So it's more common than anything. Like, no one said that they were in the present, by the way. And I got DMs from people telling me like it's like they always find themselves like in the future. Ooh, you know what? Sorry, I thought I was gonna do like a black, but maybe I could do this beige here. So I'm gonna use my beige kohl liner by Sephora. But yeah, you know, and people just like really like opening up to me and just saying like, yeah, I find myself constantly in the future, and it's actually the source of my sadness. It's like what drives me, but it's also the source of my sadness too. And it's just like, you know, like, wow, what a revelation that is, first of all. And I just love that I have created this sort of platform to where I can talk about these things in a way that I want to, in a way that's fitting for me, and it's able to resonate with you all as well as it does. And not even just that, but just people feeling safe enough to share these things with me, you know? So I think I'm going to go in with Kasai, pick up a little of that. I'm going to place this as close to my lash line as possible. But yeah, just to be in a position to where like people feel comfortable enough to share those things with me, it's amazing. I feel really grateful. And it's just one of those things that I just do not take for granted. You know what I mean? Like the fact that there's people who follow me online and, you know, they've never met me a day in their life, but for some reason they feel like it's okay to share certain things with me, and especially when they don't have to and they feel safe enough to do so. It lets me know that like I'm doing something right, and I love that I'm in a position to have that. So right now I am lining my lips with my Morphe liner in the shade Bite Me. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl number 225, Dulce de Leche. Oh, I got this new Maybelline Lifter Gloss from Target. So I actually went there for the shade 002 Ice, but they were out. So I ended up getting 012, which is the shade Opal. And this is what it looks like, okay? Gorgeous. I mean, there's really no other way to describe it other than gorgeous. In the meantime, I will do a highlight. I'm going to do my Mented highlighter palette. I'm going to use this one, which is Glow On. We'll see how that looks by itself, and if I feel like I need more, then I'll incorporate my Urban Decay on top of it. But kind of want to keep it, you know, low-key, natural glam, so it's not like too much. I don't know, I kind of think this is cool. I don't know, this is cool. This is like subtle, it's cool, it's cute, not too much. Put a little bit here, here. Alright, so now we're gonna do like our mascara. It's about that time. I gotta decide on what lash I want to do. That was such a tough decision. Alright, you guys, so the lashes are on. They look fantabulous. Be sure to check out my lash video if you haven't already. Just unboxing the Kiss lashes that were sent over to me. And yeah, for blush, I'm going in with this Sephora blush. It's called Cinnamon Spice. Cute. Very subtle. I feel like it's not like a super drastic change from before. Super, super cute. And then I'm going to add like some body glitter to my chest. But I'm taking some of my Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in the shade Candy Cognac. How fitting, right? This is what the Candy Cognac Diamond Balm looks like. Just going to put that all over. I just feel like I get more payoff when I just blot it in instead of like rubbing it in. So that is my technique right now. And then to balance it all out, since I have a mixture of like gold and silver on in terms of jewelry, I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighter, which is the Urban Decay Illuminated Luminous highlighter. And this is what it looks like. You guys, this is like my absolute favorite highlight that I own. Like, I just love it so much. And I might cheat a little bit and like put a little bit up here. Just a little, because I'm just obsessed with that. Okay, so there's that. But yeah, look at this. I love this little thing. It caught the makeup. You can see like where it caught the makeup. You know, so if I wouldn't have been wearing this, that would be in my hair right now. So I am like definitely gonna be utilizing my Pop Beauty headband more. Shout out to Pop Beauty. I'm so grateful. I don't know, for some reason my hair seems poofier now, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of edge control. I like to use the Cream of Nature. Just using a very little just for this part here. Like, it's so not necessary, dude. It's really not. These edges were laid and my headband did an amazing job. I'm just being super extra right now. The only part that actually needs it is this part. Okay. Boom. I really am satisfied with how this look came out. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more lipstick to the center. Maybe just like a little bit more gloss too, because I'm extra. But wow, you guys, I'm really like impressed with this entire look. It looks fabulous. I love it, I love it, I love it. So there we go. So this is the completed look, you all. I hope you saw how easy it was to do. Like, I used a total of 3 eyeshadows and it was just so easy. The wing liner, in my opinion, is totally optional. I don't think you need it. But yeah, this is like the finished look and I love it and I hope you love it. And I hope you don't mind how chatty this video was, because it was truly chatty. I did a lot of talking and I know this video is going to be long, but I hope you don't mind. And yes, if you have not seen the last video, please go check it out. It will be linked down below in the description of this video, along with where you can find these lashes. But thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!